The most explosive deck in Hearthstone is doing some pretty disgusting things. Before we get started, I just wanted to remind everybody to like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you would like to support the channel in a meaningful way that is also free. We've been growing a lot this year, and it's all thanks to everyone for constantly supporting the channel by either subscribing or liking the videos, because it really does help us get into the YouTube algorithm. So if you think I've earned your subscription, go ahead and hit the button down below to be notified about any of our future updates. I'm not going to do an entire deck breakdown on Minelock because this is a deck that has been around for quite some time, so I feel like everyone is familiar on how exactly this deck wins. Just in case you guys aren't familiar, you play Rod, you discount your deck, and then you set up a gigantic board of Death Rattle minions after you've killed off the key Death Rattle minion, and in this case being the bomb. And now I'm going to show you guys the most disgusting way to play this deck, because the inclusion of Devourer of Souls has given Minelock an absolutely unheard of way of being able to end out games. So much to the point where if a mage were to play solid Alibi against you, they're not safe. They are not safe even with the solid Alibi, because this deck can deal out so many bombs. It can trigger so many death rattles that it doesn't matter what cards your opponent plays if you have set up the combo perfectly and discount the right cards. So I will explain what exactly is going on with this combo, because there may be some people that are confused exactly how Devourer of Souls works. So if you have a bunch of minions die with death rattles while the Devourer of Souls is on the field, it automatically gains its death rattle. So when you play Phylactery twice on one minion, kill 4 minions, that's already 8 death rattles that are going into the Devourer of Souls. So then when you combo that with Shallow Grave, you're essentially triggering that death rattle twice. So if that already has 6 bombs in it, then 6 bombs becomes 12, and that's already 4 damage, and that's already showing you just how little of a setup you need in order to make Devourer of Souls into an insane swing. I will say that this card does make it to where you don't always need Tamsin for your combo, so it's extremely flexible with this deck to where you don't even have to set up the double death rattle. This card can act as your second as your double death rattle, actually, and then you can play Shallow Grave in order to, you know, commence lethal and set up these insane turns. So that's exactly what's going on here with this deck. But in the game coming up ahead, which I usually don't showcase single games without showcasing the entire deck, but I had to showcase this game because guess what? Solid Alibi is a useless card against Bomb Warlock if you know what you're doing. I also wanted to showcase that I got 11 wins in the Tavern Brawl with this deck, but since the Tavern Brawl is quite literally ending tomorrow, not really a lot of reason to highlight for that purpose, but I was able to take this deck to great success in the Tavern Brawl, and you can still take this deck to great success on ladder, because PocketTrain, I believe, hit rank 1 legend with this deck. Here's the screenshot just in case I misremembered what exactly happened. But Minelock is a very legitimate deck, and if you wanted a reason to play it, now is probably the best time. And don't forget, if you do enjoy this kind of content, feel free to like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel to be notified about any of our future updates. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this deck intro. We'll see you for the next video.
Okay, hold on a minute. This is not Superior David. This is just a random David, which means that he is an inferior David, which means should be easy W going on a third win. Let's just play game 4, okay? Let's not even play this game. Okay, see, next game, we've got the Rod. I haven't seen a Viper tech yet, in all honesty. I have not seen the Viper tech. Yeah, just tap so that way we have more cards that get discounted. Oh boy. That's fine. Probably just tap again so that way Goldshire Null is easier to play. We go to 8, then 9 cards, play 2 cards, play Rod, then have Scourge ready. And now we have Grimoire with Mine as well. So yeah, this is looking really good. Casper goes 12-1 twice with Rainbow DK and Heroic Tavern Brawl, and the community grabs the Copium. I don't know how he did that, though. How do you go 12-1? He did it twice? That makes me believe the deck is that much more playable, but at the same time, like, god damn, he really did that well with it. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do this for maximum life gain, so that way we don't just take a bunch of damage going into the Rod turn. He was a world champion. I mean, a world champion can't take Murloc Tiny Fin, freaking Billy and Murloc Tidecaller in the same deck and do well with it. Like, it's about the deck at the end of the day. Like, yeah, he's a world champion, but the deck is your threshold. And it's insane to me that apparently that deck has a 24-2 threshold possible when people are literally trying their hardest. Now, granted, I want to say that, like, the first couple of games are probably, like, you know, against unoptimized decks, because sometimes that happens in the Tavern Brawl. And I really want to believe in the deck, but after playing it, like, oh my god. Maybe I'm just playing it wrong. There always is that argument. Maybe you should just get good, Clark HELLSCREAM, instead of ruining the fun for everybody. Okay, so I can get rid of Impending Catastrophe here, no problem. I can trade into Scourge Supplies again if I play a card. I'd have to play a Wicked Shipment. Honestly, that low-key might be worth it. Get the other Wicked Shipment. We get Tamsin. We get Drain Soul. Probably just toss out the Drain Soul. Do we care about Wicked Shipment at all? I guess we care about minions. We got plenty of life gain. And who knows, there might be a way to literally find lethal now. Yeah, there actually might be a lethal next turn. Because we have the Wicked Shipment in hand. If I end up getting the Phylactery, we could find lethal. But it's probably just going to be a safe Tamsin next turn. Oh, he's got both of them in hand? Both Frozen Touches? Okay, that's a little concerning. That's a terrible time to play Alibi, in all honesty. That is not the time to be playing Alibi.
You know nothing of death.
Maybe it was play Rod, but at the same time, if I get Phylactery, it's just literally over. Discounting hand is cool and all, but like, everything's pretty much already zero. Do I really care that much about it? Okay, now I probably have to do it next turn.
More bones to gnaw on.
I mean, is there a reason to trade this? No, because if I... Hold on. 3, 4, 1. Everything else still gets played. So I could actually trade this, but at the same time, I have this into Boop Boop as well. I could literally just, YOLO the lethal and try to find it. And if we don't hit Phylactery off the top, then we might have to try something gimmicky.
You wish to match wits with me.
Cold Case, please? As your Frost card? Okay. Can I do the thing? I don't think it's possible right now. Wait. Now I have to ask myself if it's actually doable. Holy shit. Wait, 35? Guess we automatically just do that. Do I just literally try to do it and see if it works? I think it actually is lethal. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. I shouldn't go for it. I should be smart about this. I don't think I'm dead.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Okay, I got lucky.
I must hasten.
Got insanely lucky with that draw. Okay, so if he does it now, if he plays another Alibi, I believe we can kill him no matter what. Am I about to do this? Am I actually about to do this, dude? Am I actually about to do this? Oh my god, are we about to do this? So we have to do this because the way the minions die is important. So we need Tamsin on the field, we need this guy on the field.
Stare into the abyss. I'll see your end. The scent of death. The scent of death.
Did I do it? I did it! Oh my god, I did it!
Thank you for your service.
I did, dude! Oh my god, the adrenaline that I feel right now, I'm literally shaking. Oh my god, does this mean that I'm good at this deck? Does this mean that I'm good with this deck now? Oh my god, we actually did this. Alright, how many bombs over is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 over, dude. Yeah, nice solid alibi, nerd. That guy is literally logging off a Hearthstone, and he is not logging on for quite some time. Oh my god, I am literally shaking. Oh my god. That is by far the most satisfying thing that I think I've done this expansion. 100%. This deck is incredibly stupid. Yes, it is. Oh my god, that was 35 bombs? I think so. I didn't know how much HP he had. I just knew that I had it, man.